Hi, Capricorn. We have the Seven of Swords and we have the Four of Pentacles. So the Seven of Swords, we see, looks like the winged woman here is kind of laying low and taking a sword or two. This is typically thought of as a card of deceit, of trickery, of someone trying to maybe pull the wool over your eyes, of trying to take something of yours or to present one picture that maybe isn't the truth. So I just think it's a warning just to not take people sometimes at face value. It sounds terrible to say that, but everyone has to trust their own instinct and their own guide when it comes to those that they meet. And you have to, you have to have your antenna up. There are a lot of scam artists out there. There are a lot of people who will take advantage and who can sell you a really good story. So be mindful of that and protect yourself and look for evidence and do your homework, do your due diligence before you decide to do anything. In relationships, it could be someone who is flirting with your spouse. In jobs, it could be someone who's trying to take credit for your work and trying to muscle in on your territory. So there's so many ways that the Seven of Swords can appear. But I think the message and the awareness for you is to take things with a grain of salt and be mindful and be protective of what you have and keep your eye on it. And it's so interesting because keeping your eye and being protective of what you have is very much in accordance with this Four of Pentacles. And this woman is in the tree and she is clutching her pentacles with feet and hands. And sometimes we need to be very careful with what we have. We have to hold on to it. We have to protect it. We have to maintain the status quo. So, you are in charge and you set the boundaries of what's important to you, whether it's your intellectual thoughts, your creativity, ideas or personal property, family relationships, whatever it may be. It's sometimes you feel that you have to hold on tightly. It's not the time to be open or to release or to be impulsive. So it may be another time would be better. And that's pretty much how I like to see the Four of Pentacles. Some may say it's the miser card where you're just holding on to what you have and it's selfish behavior. But honestly, sometimes in times of economic difficulty, you got to hang on to your hat and you really have to buckle down. And there's no harm in that, in really trying to protect and to minimize any further erosion of what you have. So let's see what we have in terms of guidance. So in terms of guidance, we have the King of Pentacles and we have the Four of Wands. So the King of Pentacles sits here in nature below the tree. He has abundance, he has success, he has everything that he has worked hard for. And maybe he wants a lot and maybe he has a lot, but he's certainly put in the effort and he's put in the energy and he's taken care of his hopes or his dreams and he's worked, diligently to get there. So the King of Pentacles has followed the idea of slow and steady wins the race. Have a plan, work your plan, meet with experts if you don't know the answer, get the answer. Do all the things that you need to do to ensure that you're going to build a level of comfort or of success within your life. And so the King of Pentacles is energy of someone who is on top of the resources within your life, whether that's making a budget and sticking to it. Maybe it's picking up the phone and scheduling an appointment with the banker or a financial person to give you some advice for the new year. It's taking charge of what's important to you and making sure that you mind the store, that you take care of it. So I would say that the King of Pentacles, within his life, there have been plenty of times when he's had to buckle down and hold tight and to watch everything coming in and going out. So with this King of Pentacles, here we have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is a card of celebration. It's a card of people getting together to recognize or to reward a milestone. Maybe it's a holiday, as it is this week. Maybe it's an engagement or a marriage, a wedding, a baby shower, graduation. There are many, many things that we celebrate as part of our society and as part of our traditions. And so what's important is the festive nature of people connecting over, maybe it's a couple or maybe it's something you've done to be celebrated. But it's fun, it's festive, and it's opportunities to mix and mingle and to make connections. And for some, many say that the Four of Wands is a marriage card, a possibility of a committed relationship. And, at this time of year, maybe some of you are moving in that direction in a relationship where things will be solidified. For others, it could be the joyous, festive nature of being together and celebrating good things happening for friends and family. Okay, so in terms of possible outcomes, we have the King of Wands and we have the Emperor. Two very strong figures, one major arcana, but both figures here very much take charge of their destiny, and they take charge of their actions, and they exhibit leadership and being very capable, being very smart, focused, willing to work hard, willing to ride that ambition, to meet the goals, to make the mark. So with this Emperor, we see confidence and leadership. We also see the same thing with the King of Wands. Here's the courage and the bravery with the Lion. And sometimes it takes bravery to make smart decisions that will benefit you, that maybe others don't agree with. But in both of these cases here, it's about being organized in your mind and being, very clear in your purpose of what you want to do, of the passions that you want to pursue, of the experiences that you want to bring into your life. You're the captain, you're the Emperor, you're the King of Wands, and you need to create the roadmap and act it out and start moving down it. So, these wands are in your hand, and it's up to you to really have the confidence and to take the lead. So I think that's an important message this week, is to take the lead in creating your abundance, your resources, taking care of them, and then watching out for yourself as well, and protecting your assets, whatever they may be. So let's choose an oracle card for an affirmation for the week. Crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. So interesting, crossing bridges from one end to the other. So allow yourself time to heal. Allow yourself time to get some good rest. And, it takes time to allow the body and the mind and the spirit to catch up to each other. So give yourself that time. And now I'm going to choose a card for love. Vision. No matter what, you see the bigger picture of a loving, just universe. So focusing on the big picture and taking the lead with the King of Wands and the Emperor in making that vision be present and to come true. This is what I have for you for the week. I hope that you found something helpful here today with this reading. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, share this video, comment below. I hope you have a wonderful holiday, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.